everybody, and welcome to Trapped in the Birdcage. Okay, hello. You all can unmute yourselves now.
Oh, hi.
Thank you, mistress. Hello.
Hello.
And I was like trying to get the stupid OBS thing to work because it's just got so many buttons.
There are a lot of buttons, yes.
There are a lot of buttons. Yeah, I just got back from PAX. So hello, I'm not sick, but everyone else is, which is cool. You didn't get sick either, Anna. That's good.
No, our immune systems are actually legendary, by the way. Like, I felt it. I felt Paxpox being like, and I was like,
Yeah, no. No.
And it didn't get me.
Feel like now you're jinxing it.
No.
I'm knocking on wood.
It's the secret. You just make your own destiny.
Yeah, the secret.
Oh, guys, we have different names on our screen, so we have different identities to play tonight.
Wait, oh yeah, you do. God damn it.
It was my fault. I did it. I accidentally turned off my camera and it ruined everything. It was my fault.
That's fine. I'll play Will. I'm happy to start stealing stuff.
You can have us just turn our cameras off and on in order if you want.
I already fixed you. You're back. Everyone's back.
Darn. I want to play.
Just move back.
Hey, guys.
Yeah, everyone move back to where they went. All right.
Hollywood Squares.
There you go. Yeah, you win. Everyone wins. Okay. Yeah, it's still like messed up from East Coast time and everything. So, but yeah. Okay. Last episode, Will did not join us, but we found out that Will was spending the whole time stealing things anyway. So, pretty much what happened is we found out that the room that our heroes were in was an illusion and was not real. But they did find the body of one of the dead were-ravens, though they don't know their name, holding a potion that they had seen underground in the weird brain rat chamber. And we also had seen some creepy undead brain rats, where they were just like cranium rats, but like humanoid with their brain on a skull, and it was really gross and creepy. They tried to kill everyone. Yeah, so you guys survived, but turned out it wasn't real. But you do now have this potion, and Reader found a tiny silver raven figure, which you know can turn into a messenger raven for you, which is exciting. So that's a fun magical item. But as you left...
That's a nice bonus for all the horrors we went through.
Yeah. No, the were-raven you found dead was not Mother. It was a different... There's a few were-raven agents around, and you don't know what their name was, but it was not Mother. You saw Mother as you were leaving talking to Kylie, and she looked at you and flew off. And so now you're back in the market with Kylie standing there, Will at a cart of what look like spectacles. She's trying to steal something from there, or she has already succeeded. You're not sure. It's up to Will. And you're just standing in the middle of the city. And it's
if you're going to let me have an auto success, I definitely stole them already.
Okay. Yeah, all right. Well, I'll just say you were there for so long because they were just in that room and the time was weird. Probably like, say, an hour. They were stuck in there. You'd just say you just kept trying.
Yeah.
You just kept trying to get the sunglasses.
I've been flirting with the owner of the cart the whole time and just finally managed to get them to like look away at something and steal the...
Exactly. Yeah, okay. So you actually...
The Gucci Yar sunglasses is specifically what I stole.
Okay, so you actually do have the Gucci Yar sunglasses. You've succeeded on that.
They're huge frames, like white rimmed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they say...
Do they give you any bonuses or anything? Like, do you have any like plus ones?
They give me definitely a +1 to coolness. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, that's about it though. That's about the only thing they do. So yeah, you have the Gucci R sunglasses. You probably made friends with the sunglass vendor. His name is let's say his name is Larry, the sunglass vendor.
Is Larry hot?
He's fine.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
just wondering.
He's fine. He might be compensating for his appearance because he just wears really big sunglasses. You don't really know.
They look good on him, though.
Yeah.
They accentuate his cheekbones.
Yeah, that's a life hack. That is a life hack.
I'm gonna start trying that out.
Exactly. But Kylie is gonna approach you guys and, kind of just peek in the room and be like, uh-oh. Is that a body?
I think we're just walking out just like dumbfounded, right? Because we just went through hell.
Right, exactly.
Yes, the authorities should be notified. I I just kissed my father, I think.
Will
Kiss your
sees you. She's like,
father. What kind of barmy place did you just walk into? It's just a room. I don't see your father anywhere.
He also punched me in the boob. I just want.
That's
everyone to
right. I felt so bad about it. This is Reader's Book of Crimes. I rewrite it.
Crimes.
Yeah.
I'd like to report a crime on me. Okay.
She'll walk over to the dead were-raven and look at her and go, I don't know how this one died, but it doesn't look like you clueless Burks did it.
Yeah, no, we found her.
We found
like
that.
this.
We found that. I don't know.
Stumbled upon it.
Yeah.
Who was this were-raven? Do you know her?
I think she thinks for a second. I think she was young. Her name was Ginger.
Oh, that's adorable.
She wasn't very old. She was a young girl, actually. She's half-formed right now. She must have been fighting something away. That's why I was convinced that you didn't do it, because you can barely do anything, so that would have been quite a fight.
rude.
Rude, but, not wrong.
Not wrong.
Harsh but fair.
What did Ginger do here?
Ginger was one of Crone's agents. She was an assistant to Mother. I'm not sure why she ended up dead, but it seems people are trying to kill them and you and take you to weird illusion places. I don't know. Don't ask me. Maybe.
Well, we do have a sample that I think would be interesting to run by. What was the chap's name? Willie Dankgrass? What was his? What was his?
Woolly Cupgrass, but she's not gonna
Cupgrass.
She's not gonna correct you on Dankgrass. She's just gonna say sure.
Sure. Okay, yeah.
But yeah, she looks at you all and says, "This is as far as I go. I've helped you cutters as much as I can, and I need to get back to work. I told Crone I would help you, and it seems to be that you've got a sample, at least some kind of lead of what these creatures or these whatever is happening want. So, do you remember how to get back to Crone's?
Do we? I don't know.
Reader, you were tracking, remember?
Yeah, so if I can remember that still, yeah.
Yeah, so can you
I
give
think
me
so.
an intelligence check?
Sure.
Oh, God damn it.
Throw it away. Put it in the garbage.
I got some new dice too from viewer.
Oh, that's right. You got sent reader
I'm
dice.
not. I left them at work, so I didn't get to use them. And this is what I'm
Oh
gonna
my God.
that was a 1.
You are so dumb.
So do
Hold
you
on.
tell her no?
Welcome to the show, guys.
I don't know. Do I just forget? Like I forgot.
Okay, so you just are like, yeah, I remember. I have a great memory. And then she's like, okay, and she walks away, and then all of a sudden you forget.
Okay. I've been traumatized in the last hour, so it makes sense.
The 404 error.
Yeah.
You see Kylie's like tiefling tail, like just swaying away, like walking into the crowd of the gymnasium. And as you turn around, what do you say to your party members as you suddenly forget how to get back to
I
Crone's?
have made a huge mistake. I feel like Reader would be disappointed and still actually think he knows how to get home.
Oh my god.
So I'd be like, I think I can get us home. I think we can. We can do it.
Heavens.
Will just like catches sight of you guys. She's like, "Oh, hey, what's up?
Oh, hello. Those glasses look wonderful on you.
Are
Thanks."
those Gucci Yar?
Oh my gosh, yes, girl.
They look so good. Slay.
Do you want a pair?
Do you have another pair?
Hold on. She walks back to the cart. She flirts with Larry a little bit, and she tries to palm another pair.
Okay.
Can she do that?
Yeah.
You're so greedy. Like you already have
No.
one.
Larry.
I want some for my friend.
Larry's just sitting there, and he's.
I roll a nat 20, Holly.
Oh my
I'm
God.
hot right now.
Okay.
I helped you out with
What
that
do you,
one.
What do you want to take? You can take anything from Larry. Like, do you want the glasses? Do you want his like cash box? Do you want everything?
Yeah, I want it all. I want all of those things.
Okay.
If this isn't a sign about how this campaign runs, that like I rolled a natural 1 on the story roll and Will had a 20 on just stealing shit.
Okay.
I want like the hottest, like the new season, like the ones that are in like the special glittery box on like a rotating stand. Like I want those
Okay, yeah.
for Nejma. And then I also want to try to grab just like, I don't know. Actually, I got 3 pairs.
Okay.
I want one for each of my party members.
All right. Except for Reader?
That's why I said 3. I said 3 because I already got one.
Oh, okay,
So
okay.
each one.
All right.
Reader gets one too.
Okay,
Thank
so
you.
because you rolled so well, yeah, you talked to Larry a bit, and Larry's just enthralled with you, seeing such another sunglass aficionado of such good taste. And,
Yeah.
he's just.
I'm even just blatantly wearing the
In
ones I
fact,
stole.
You've convinced him that you have a big following on a big following on Witch.
Yeah. My witch following is huge. I'm a huge influencer.
Exactly.
You're an
And so-
influencer. I
exactly.
swear to God.
And so he's like, "Oh wow! If you just mind like mentioning my sunglass hut, it's Larry's sunglass hut. I'm in the market ward. I'll give you 4 pairs." And
She pretends to write it down just like in the air, like, oh yeah, hashtag Larry's sunglass hut. Totally. Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, so he gives you whatever you want, and you tell him that you're gonna put where they hit the sunglasses on your Witch channel.
Right. Awesome.
Cool.
So they're gunners. They're gunners, basically,
They're
right?
basically gunners. Yeah.
Oh, where am I going?
This stream is sponsored by Gunners. I would say, by the way,
It's
so
not.
story-wise, that Will, you stole it so well that I didn't even notice. Like Reader didn't notice you stole them, or he wouldn't wear them.
Yeah. He thinks
Yeah.
it's just a present I got you guys because I missed you while you were gone.
Thank you very much. It's very nice
Yeah.
of you.
Yeah.
But I give Nejma the nicest ones because she appreciates Gucci R.
Yes.
And you see Larry keep just like looking back at you, like just being like, "Oh, hey,
Yeah.
don't forget."
Bye, Larry.
It's called
Okay,
fashion.
bye.
Look it up.
See you on Witch.
He's like, I stream Tuesdays.
Like, comment, subscribe. Yeah.
Alright, well, as you leave Larry behind and you all have new sunglasses or gunners, you remember that you were told to get back with this potion to Crone. So would anyone else like to make an intelligence check to see if they can get
No,
back?
I can lead us home. This is
No,
fun.
we can't.
This is
I will
fun.
do it.
Okay.
Look
Okay.
at Mr. I know all the answers.
It's really not that hard of a check. I'm just telling you right now.
No, I got
I
it.
rolled a 19.
Okay, good. All right.
Nice.
Thank
Nejma
God.
knows how to get you back to Crone's ski
Got
shop.
you. All right, so follow me. Let me follow
I'm
me,
trying.
please.
All right. And as
You
you
can just follow me
All
this
right, you
way.
guys follow Nejma through the twists and turns of the Great Bazaar. It's starting to get, as you would call, dark in Sigil. It's not really, it just gets darker. It's not really necessarily dark. It's just like a weird, vague haze. And so as you go down the streets, you notice the merchants are not closing up. They're just changing shifts, almost as if they never close. So all the merchants are still awake. They're all still selling things, and you see food carts and things like that if you'd like to purchase anything. You guys do have, at least Will has some gold. You did actually take his gold. Well, he didn't. You stole some gold from him as well. Let me see how much gold you took from him
Of course you did.
while you were telling him you were an influencer. Okay, you took...
Reader is just
Well, you can't
perpetually
just
that.
like do product promo for free. He has
That's
to
right.
pay a
That's
little
right.
bit.
He paid you 17 gold.
Sick.
Damn, Will, that is quite the rate.
Yep.
Yeah.
I,
She
you
knows
know,
her value. She
exactly. Girls like me don't work for exposure.
This is funny to us only, and not.
All right, so yeah, and you're still passing a lot of different merchant stalls and food stalls and things like that. So if you guys feel like browsing on your way, that's totally possible, but you don't have to. It's totally up to you. If you need anything, you could buy health potions. You could buy anything else you need.
Can I sell things?
Yeah, absolutely.
I have this broken record. That's what I wrote down.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Where was that from?
I go to an antique.
Oh wait,
stand.
the broken record was from the Illusion.
Oh, I
It's-
don't
yeah,
have that.
It was the one copy of the Wu-Tang album.
Yeah, it was the
Right.
really half
Yeah.
of the Wu-Tang album, but it did not exist. I'm sorry.
And I don't have the Book of Etiquette either. Or the Burnt Rune.
Nope.
Okay. Erase, erase, erase.
Nejma, where are you taking us again?
We're going back to the tea shop.
Okay. Is anyone worried that we never checked on Willie at all?
Willie?
Did we leave him dying in like a puddle somewhere? Like didn't?
Well, didn't he go back to Crone's tea shop?
Oh, he did. I guess you're right. Never mind. Everything's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, he went back to Crone's tea shop. He actually
Okay.
I don't think he ever left actually. He was fine.
Okay.
You went to his shop, but he was not there.
That's right. I don't think I need anything. Are we healed though? I'm trying to remember if we healed before we went into the building or not.
You woke up and you were healed illusionary, but you didn't actually heal. So you actually haven't healed yet since you're
Okay, so we're all close. We may want to rest as soon as possible.
Yeah, we should
Perhaps if it's-
definitely
Let me
rest.
find out how much health I had then.
And you know that Crone has space for you to rest in her tea shop too. So
Okay.
Well, let's get back there as soon as possible then.
I spilled
I
water on
think.
the floor. Hold on.
Nejma knocks over something off of a cart. And she starts cleaning it up.
What episode is this? What that we're doing right now?
Episode 5.
5. Yeah. Okay. Good. I got it right. Thank you.
I mean, it's fine. I know the way, and I.
No. Do you? Do you, reader? Huh?
Yes, of course. I've been memorizing.
Where do we go? Where?
I think we go this way to the left, and I point down an alley with the most people. Holly, is that correct?
Sorry.
Let me see. No. It's not correct.
Okay, I
It's
guess
not
no one.
correct at all.
I doubt no one's listening to
Nejma
me.
rejoin the group.
Sorry, I may or may not have spilled my beverage.
At least it wasn't wine.
God, no, thank God. Never get that deposit back.
I have done that during a D&D show.
Yeah. namely ours.
Yeah. Flying hands.
Yep. Okay. So, Reader, you start walking down another pathway. Nejma, do you stop him? Because he thinks he knows where he's going.
I'm gonna go ahead and just... Okay. Nejma sees Reader, like, wandering around aimlessly and, like, gently just hooks her arm in there and, like, leans over to spare him the embarrassment. Do you know where you're going?
I don't know at all. I'm so
okay.
terrified.
I remember. I have a great memory. It's fantastic. Just follow me, and I'll pretend that I'm following you.
Thank
See how that
you
works?
so. Thank
We
you
got
so
that.
much. And
Reader
Aw.
knows where we're going. Just so
Oh.
he knows.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Does he really?
Told me.
yes, I do. Nejma, I'll let you walk ahead first, though. Thank you.
Okay. Yes, I'm
All right.
very strong. So
So, Reader leads the party to back to Crone's tea shop. And by the time you get there, it is dark out, and you can see the lights on inside. And there's still some customers sitting at tables. You think it's open pretty late, and you can see Crone puttering around inside, and also talking with a human-looking woman who you can see as drawn by Kayla on our lovely little outline in the white dress. So she's talking to this human woman. And there's a large executioner's raven sitting inside the tea shop as well. And they seem to be having a heated discussion.
Is there any way for us to hear as we were coming in without like taking over the conversation?
Yeah, you can try. Why don't you try and give me I guess it'd be a perception check.
Okay. That is an 18.
All right, yeah, you can hear what they're talking about. They seem to be discussing what you think are the amounts of rats that they've seen and where they've seen them. And the one in the white dress who is talking to Crone is saying, I think they're all located in the Hive, but I can't tell for sure. I don't know if they've killed Ginger, then we will be losing another one of our agents. And Crone's just like, that's fine. Everything will be fine. It doesn't matter. We'll just maybe another one. Someone else will want to be a rare raven. And then you see the other woman just like cover her face, just like, ugh. And they're still just like yelling between each other.
I'm not sure how to handle this.
You see Crone turn around and look out the window right at you.
Oh, that's kind of creepy.
She just makes eye contact.
Just wave.
And she goes, "Oh, look, those clueless idiots are back. Let them in." And the door opens up, and you see the woman in the white dress, and she's just looks exasperated and tired and exhausted, and she's just like, "Welcome, please come in."
Saturn's just like, hi, do you like our glasses? Do you like them?
She's like, "I know you stole those."
No, they
Wow.
were
They were
given to us.
stolen?
Technically, they were gifts.
They were gifts.
For 3 of us.
Yeah. We're
I made a deal
influencers
for
now.
exposure. It was fair and square.
She goes, these millennials, and then she lets you in. So she welcomes you back.
Technically, I'm a Generation Xer.
Thank you. Oh my gosh. Why are you saying everything that I want to say and wearing the same prescription sunglasses that I have? Why are we the same person?
We're the same. I had to
I hate
switch
when
them because
people
I was
call me a
getting
millennial.
busy.
Okay, anyways.
Everyone is staring at you while you have this discussion and not saying
Will
anything.
likes that.
Yeah. Nejma also kind of likes it too because she thrives on attention. So
Right, of
Yes.
course. Okay, so when you get
Will's modeling her glasses. She's like, see, I have so many followers. Larry's whatever shack.
Mother looks at you, reader, and ignores everyone else
Okay.
and says, because I'm sure once you heard the sunglasses were stolen, you like acted like they were on fire and threw them off.
I'm taking them off immediely and just like not sure what to do with. Yeah, like a hot potato.
Like a hot potato.
Nejma takes them. I will use them.
Oh my god.
Trendsetter.
Oh my god.
Now I have 2 sunglasses.
And Mother just says, "What did you find?"
Sunglasses.
And she's ignoring
Night.
you.
Nightmares of a sort, confusion, and the only thing that seemed real is this. And I hold up the potion of silver
Right.
brain liquid.
She'll take that from you if you allow her.
Before she goes, like, I would like to examine it. What are you planning to do with it?
I'm going to examine it.
May I assist?
If you want to, but I have an idea of what it is. And Crow,
Please enlighten us.
this liquid, she points out, where's the shard? And she looks.
Where is the shard?
Oh, the mirror shard?
Mhm.
It's in Nejma's bag. Nejma digs it out. There are no more sunglasses in there, so FYI. And pulls it out and produces the shard.
All right.
And goes, this is a piece of crap, by the way. Maybe get a new mirror.
Wow, that's so rude. That's Reader just saying that.
And she looks at you and just like, have you realized that since you've had that you've been seeing these things?
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of really weird things in it, but it doesn't make any sense to me. I've never seen it before.
I can't take you seriously.
I can't either.
I see picturing your character just going, none of it makes any sense. It's like 3 sunglasses are just on your face.
As she's saying that, she's just looking at your like pairs of sunglasses, and it's just like worth thinking about. Anyway, just so you know, that potion, I might have an idea of what we're dealing with here. And she like holds her pinky up. Can I just touch it for a moment?
Does Nejma trust her? Well, I mean, if we're in Crone's shop, she probably does.
You can do an insight check if you want to.
All right. Let me.
Like
Try
that one's
and-
crooked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Just D20.
Yeah.
Okay. 18.
Yeah. She's being honest. She's not.
Okay.
She's not.
If she's being honest, Nejma holds out the mirror for closer to her.
She doesn't want to touch the mirror. She wants to touch the potion.
Oh, the potion. I
Yeah.
don't have the potion. Does Reader have the
Reader
potion?
has the
I have the potion. Yeah,
Okay.
I would be careful with it. I've had some contact with it, and it causes distressing feelings.
Well, she'll take a little bit and she'll put her pinky into it and just kind of close her eyes for a second. And then pause and look at Crone and say, "It is what we thought it was. And she hands it back to you.
What is it?
What is what
Crone
is that?
looks visibly upset. But Mother will look at you and say, "This is what's called the Lady's Tears. This substance has been used as what would you call it? A drug in the Hive for a few months. And we don't know where it's coming from. But we believe that every time it's used, it takes the life force of the one using it over time."
Sounds serious.
What sort of reaction is the drug supposed to give?
Usually it's euphoric hallucinations, but we don't really know. We don't know enough about it. And she points at the potion and says, "If we can get that to Wooly, he'll be able to analyze it better than I can. But we know various people in the Hive who will be able to help us find the source."
You say it's called the Lady's Tears. Is it the lady we've seen?
Fiance?
The one we're not supposed to talk about.
She looks at Nejma and she's like, "That one will survive."
But are you saying they're actually from that unsaid figure?
No, they're not actually
Okay.
from that unsaid figure. And if they are, then we're in much more trouble than we think we are currently in, because anything is possible. But I'm going to need you to go to the ladies' ward. We can't go ourselves because we're a little infamous there, and executioner's ravens are not common in that part of the city. But I'm going to need you to go there. And I'm going to need you to go to a place called Highland Pastries. You've seen the ads, the above the city. They're annoying. Harry Hatches never stops putting them up there. But I'm going to need you to go there. And you're going to need to ask for one of our agents named Imbris.
Not to be rude, are you sending us on a donut run?
She thinks for
I'm
a second.
down. Saturn is in it if it's a donut.
She thinks for a second. She goes, "If you could bring back a dozen, I wouldn't say no. I wouldn't say no. I'm just
Well, I
saying."
mean, we're gonna need to take a little like per diem, to like
Of course.
cover expenses.
And she reaches
so-
into her white linen dress and pulls out a small bag of gold and hands it to you, Will.
I was,
How
I was trying to hold my hand out for a second.
Okay,
Just
wait,
read her whole
wait,
speech, she
no,
passes
wait,
right over.
Wait, I want to roll off.
Yeah,
Will,
okay.
What? I was asking for it. I already had my
No,
hand
it's-
out.
No, I
As
want to
soon as
Alright.
you ask for money, I'm like going
I wanna
for
fight.
like.
Is it Dex?
Yeah. What?
I rolled another natural 20.
What? Get out
I
of
am
here.
not
Oh
joking.
my god, I hope Chad
I
knows.
definitely did not roll a natural 20.
This is my new favorite die. I am never using any other die.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Samtastic, I'm sorry I didn't use your custom die of this game. Would have gotten it. I'm sorry.
So he reaches for it, and Will's just like, it's just gone before you even you reach for
And
dead
Mother-
air.
I'm looking back and it's already, it's gone.
Mother
Crap.
looks at you, Will, and says, "Try not to be a bad person and share with the rest of your party."
Excuse me.
Have
Who
we-
ripped me from my home and is sending me on errands with no real explanation other than that you needed my help?
For the greater good.
The
I feel like
greater
it's getting a
good.
little heated in here. Let's go get some donuts.
I have a question. Have we rested yet?
No, you're welcome. And if as soon as Saturn says that, because I imagine Saturn actually just saying that in the background.
Yeah.
Crone would be like, of course. There's the rooms in the back, and you know that there's a side room where there's a few beds. And
Okay,
where you-
perfect. Because
where you can
we
sleep.
all just watched Reader want to make out with his own dad, so I'm gonna
Yeah,
need
we've
to
been through a lot,
sleep
I
actually.
that
didn't
away.
want to do it. I was bewitched, but I
Yeah,
do
we've
agree.
heard
I
that
let
before.
everyone down. I
When you
agree.
punched me in the boob.
I'm very sorry about that.
By the way, Will, I had this great idea in our death illusion that we
Yeah?
just went through. You and I,
Mhm.
we both got crowbars.
Oh yeah,
What do
I
you say?
love my crowbar.
What do you say we form a crew, just the two of us?
A crowbar crew?
A crowbar crew.
I have never loved an idea more in my
I'm
entire
so
life.
glad that our subconscious's version of you felt the same way as real you. I'm thrilled.
She did.
You know me so well. She holds out her crowbar, like presents it.
As the Saturn.
They do the like crowbar clink.
Clink.
Yeah.
Clink.
Yeah.
I lean over to Nejma and go, I don't think this is good.
Probably not, but let's high five so we're a part of it.
Yes. Awkward high five.
As you guys are, I'm assuming that you're in the room having like a fun summer camp moment while this is all going
Yes.
on.
Yes, but how much gold was in the pouch? I need to know.
Okay, hold on. Let me check.
I'll get us
Fashionable
receipts.
is really
Don't worry.
hard. I just want everybody to know that.
95 gold.
What?
Yeah.
Shoot, that's a generous per diem.
Yeah.
Wow.
Damn.
She knows what.
Make
you
sure to
want.
log that and concur. Just
Writing this down. 95 gold.
Yeah.
You don't know that. She handed me the pouch. I counted it. You don't know how much is in there.
Crone, will you like receipts of our purchases?
Crone's like, what's that? She doesn't care.
Okay. I'm trying so hard now.
But she won't. Crone will like stick her head in while you guys are all chuckling, and say, "You're also gonna have to get dressed up tomorrow. The ladies' ward is really nice, and there's some fancy clothes in the closet."
Makeover.
Makeover.
Makeover montage. Do. Everyone's trying on clothes.
Just like, I don't know what that is. Just get dressed. But yeah, so you rest.
Are those also Warby Parker? Are they
Yes.
Warby Parker Ripley?
Yep.
What?
Twins.
We have all the
Awful,
same
by the way.
glasses. I'm really confused. I'm sorry.
It's because you stole them.
Yes.
I guess.
I wish I knew these brands. I got these from Bed Bath & Beyond.
It's actually kind of like there are Warby Parker is the brand, and then there are multiple styles, like tons and tons of styles. It is very strange that we have both the same prescription sunglasses and the same prescription normal glasses of the same styles.
Wizards of the Coast. If you want advertisements like this, look how good we can naturally work this into a stream.
We are influencers. This is what we do.
I'm very sorry. I just am like blown away at the odds of that happening.
It is amazing. You just have good taste.
Apparently.
I have another pair too, but they're in somewhere. I don't know where they are. But also that is horrible for my vision.
Yeah, I can't see half the things I'm writing down.
my
It doesn't
God.
help that I'm out a lamp that I normally am out.
Nejma is still wearing the glasses, but Hadil needs to take a break.
Okay. Sorry,
All right.
Holly. I'm sorry.
Oh, no,
So
it's fine.
makeovers.
Yeah, so you guys rest. You get all your hit points back, all your spells back.
Oh, thank God.
Sick.
And in the morning, it's light again. It's not sunny, but it's light. Still unsettling how there is no sun. And you do find a closet full of fancy clothes if you'd like to dress yourselves.
Sure.
Will goes through the closet and she does the kind of like,
Can it be like that scene in Clueless where she has like the spitting closet?
and she's just like, she looks at all of them and she's just like, ugh. And then she changes her, what's it called? Omni dress to something way more stylish than any of those.
Okay. What did the rest of you put on?
Saturn is basically dressed as Tuxedo Mask.
Amazing.
And he got a little bow tie for his triangle.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Oh.
All right,
Mhm.
great.
How are you dressed up?
All I've ever worn is my father's jacket, so I think I've just been taking all the shirts off the rack and putting all of them on at once. And I'm like, is this correct?
No, someone help this boy.
Will helps him. She really wants to give him a makeover. So she picks out really stylish clothes and styles him. And she even adds like some accessories if she can find them.
I picture
thank
him
you.
with a cravat.
What, real question. What is a cravat? I do not know.
It's
A
one
necktie.
of those. It's one of those like frilly neckties.
It's what Saturn wears normally.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
I think.
an ascot like Fred from.
Okay, I think Reed looks down like how fascinating. A tie that seems to hold nothing in place. How fun!
How fun. Okay.
It's called style, bitch. Look it up.
What about you, Nejma?
I am dressed 100% like George Washington. I've decided tricorn hat and everything.
Okay.
Cool.
You find George Washington's outfit in the closet. It might actually be his outfit. Like maybe taken from his corpse somewhere.
Vintage.
Or like to be like a skeleton inside.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, you shake
out.
out a couple finger bones.
Yeah.
And wooden teeth.
Yeah. Well, they're hippopotamus in the teeth of his slaves.
Yeah, yeah. So this motley crew, you leave your bedroom all dressed up, and you don't find Mother there, but you find Crone serving some of her customers, and she goes, it looks okay. And she points outside and she says, "There's a sedan chair waiting for you to take you to the ladies' ward. Just go, and they've already been paid and taken care of. They'll give you a ride." And if you look outside and you see 4 large, like a couple of tieflings and 2 humans holding what looks like a large chair. Pretty much they're going to carry you to the ladies' ward as if you were royals.
Oh, hell
I'm wearing
yeah.
a long, like, scarlet off-the-shoulder dress with a train, and my hair all up in, like, a really fancy bun with 2 red feathers sticking out of it.
Perfect.
Ooh.
They believe that you go out there and they set the chair down and just gesture for all of you to sit inside. And it's a large spiked sedan chair, so it's a big wooden kind of strange box, and inside are 2 seats facing each other with red velvet along them. It's very fancy.
I put out my arm to be escorted by Reader.
I will happily help you up to it, miss, but I can't help but feel for these servants. So I help Will up in there, making sure she gets safely into it. But like, I want to see, are the people who are carrying this, are they like stressing? Are they like really like?
No, they're paid to do this. This is their job.
They're like the people that have the pedicabs.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
I'm assuming.
Exactly. You even notice that there's a couple of like fairy fire lights along the top that are just blinking different rainbow colors.
Perhaps I'll walk alongside.
Saturn gets a running start and jumps in.
Will high fives him.
There we go.
Nesma swishes her like long regimental coat. It's just slightly too big for her.
Before I forget, did you mind leaving the potion with Mother so she could take it to Wooly?
Yes,
Okay.
I left it.
Okay,
yeah.
great. So she will take that to Wooly for you.
Did she say perchance how long that was going to take? I meant to ask her, like how long.
She didn't tell you.
Okay.
But she did say that she would find you when she knows more.
Okay.
And you figure she can turn into a bird, so she can find you wherever.
Checks out.
Yeah. All right. So you all in the sedan car?
Reader's feeling very uncomfortable about this. Like I'm hesitating on the side. Are you sure? I speak to the servers. Are you sure you don't need a hand with carrying this?
He's like, which one do you turn to? The ones in the front?
Yeah, the ones in the front. The one closest to me, for sure. Yeah.
He's like, I mean, less weight is fine, and you looks like you got robot legs, so you could run just fine.
Yeah, I imagine him sounding like he's from the Bronx.
That's
Be
what
like,
he-
listen, buddy, I'm part of a union.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. He's like, don't you worry about me, mate.
All right, I'll just run alongside, like in Parks and Rec when Thomas run alongside the golf cart. Like I'll just jog alongside it.
Okay.
Saturn pokes his head out and he's just like, "Get in, loser. We're getting donuts."
Yes, queen.
Well, that's also a valid point. I guess I'll get in.
All right. Yeah. When you get in, it makes no difference to these strong people.
Thank you.
Drunk.
Yeah, they're very strong. 1 second, I'm opening up one of my maps. Oops, this one's in Italian. That's not the right one.
Bippity boppity?
Yeah, there we go. There's the English one. All right, so you are now leaving the market ward, and you are going along. You're actually going to have to go pretty far because they have no interest in going through. Hold on, we'll go through the gymnasium, the Hall of Records. So yeah, you're going to have to go through quite a bit of sigil to get to the ladies' ward.
Take the Lincoln Tunnel, I say, as we go through.
No, you don't want to do that.
Oh, actually, you don't have to. I take that back. So you're going to go through I think, the Temple District. You go back through the Great Bazaar, and then you get into the Noble District. So as you start passing through this district, you notice that the streets become much wider, and there's less and less and less people. The Market Ward is really, really cramped, with tons of creatures and demons and angels and monsters everywhere. The Ladies' Ward is much wider. The streets are wider. The buildings are much more impressive. The spikes are bigger. You can see a large prison in the distance. What must be it's probably one of the biggest buildings you've seen here, which is a little bit unsettling. And you see noble houses and things like that. And you finally reach a center square where it's got different statues and marble and columns everywhere. And then the center, it's all cobblestone. And in the corner, you see a large building, really open. There's actually some flowers out front, like it looks like potted flowers. It's a 3-story building that just says Highland Pastries on the outside in a runic-looking font. And the sedan chair stops and lets you down. And they say, "Now we'll wait here until you're done."
Thank you. Shall we go?
Can I pick one of the flowers and put it in my hair?
They're pretty high up.
Dang.
You can...
I look at them longingly.
But give me a perception check as you get out of this sedan chair.
All of us?
Yeah, all of you.
Okay, cool.
14?
17.
12.
12 plus 2, 14.
All right. Will, you notice that as you're getting out of this sedan chair, you can see what look like 4 more of those little robot creatures you saw before coming towards you with the paint on them. Different parts of their body have paint on them saying strange words and runes, and a couple of them have like one eye pulled out and you don't know why, and they're all marching towards you.
Would I find their posture threatening?
You don't really know.
I grab Reader's arm and just point.
I step in between Will and the approaching like modrons or whatever.
Yeah, they're modrons. They're square. They're not the they're the square ones.
What business do you seek, fellow mechanoids?
They reach you, all 4 of them, and one of them an answering machine, just like pushes a button on his head, and you hear a voice.
Oh man, that's a Gen X or deep cut right there, an answering machine.
Yeah, exactly.
Like a talk boy from Home Alone 2.
Home Alone 2. Yeah, like a shitty recording device. He pushes a button, and you hear a voice come through that says, hey dude reader, it's your brother. So just so you know, like, do not find me. I'm in the Hive, and if you come there, I will totally kill you, dude. Okay, bye. And it stops.
Nejma looks at the tape. She's like, that sounds like someone I know, but like I can't put it. Just sounds really familiar.
You recognize the voice?
You do.
Well, Nejma going like it sounds like do I know which brother that is?
It's the one you don't remember being very bright.
Okay, different than the one from last time.
No, it's the same one. It's the same one.
Oh, the same voice?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the last time you just had a letter.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Thank you.
This time you've actually heard their voice, and you remember it as your brother, who's not very smart but is very strong.
Are the modrons already like leaving?
No, they're still standing there. They almost look like they're waiting for a response.
Interesting. I put down like if I can like is there a way for me like could I send a message back to him?
You can see them push another button on its head and just is like gesturing you to talk.
The circle button.
Yeah, and I just would say, brother, if it is you, I have no idea how you're here or how I'm here, but I mean you no harm, and there's a lot of questions that haven't been answered. Please, let us talk. And I just send it off.
All right. He takes his finger off the button. and puts his hands down. If you send them away, they just kind of stare at you and just turn around and walk away. And they just
I'm so
continue
tempted
down
to follow, but yeah. Okay.
Hey, Holly, can I cast Mage Hand to like grab onto some of the flowers and like rip them out by the roots just so I have some?
Oh god, guys.
Yes, you can.
Okay. All right, so Nejma uses Mage Hand to grab goes for just like to delicately pluck the one, but obviously she's not great at magic, so ends up like ripping out a clump of like dirt and whatnot, and just like has the Mage Hand like send some over to Will.
Oh my gosh.
Question, Holly. The silver raven statue I have, I know you said before I could like send a raven.
Yeah.
Could I like command it to follow someone?
You could. Tell it to follow them and come back.
Yeah, I was like, I'll use the silver raven statue to summon a raven and basically like ask it to follow that modron, and when it's done, you know, taking the message to report back, basically to tell where it went, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can do that. So you take this silver raven you found and activate it, and it turns into an actual raven. He doesn't talk, but he just kind of looks at you sideways. And...
please follow them and tell us where they go, and be safe.
All right. He's like, Rah! He just takes off after them.
Sounds like a bird. Thank you.
Yes.
Will is fashioning matching like corsages and boutonnieres for everyone out of the flowers that Nejma gave her. So she tucks one in her hair. She offers it to Nejma, and then she was like about to put it in her hair, but then she sees that coat and she's like, goes for the buttonhole. And then she offers a flower to Reader and Saturn. Do they take it?
Yes.
Where do they want it?
Where can I even...
I tuck one in Reader's, like, if he has, like, seams in his skull, she just, like, tucks it in one of the, like, seams.
Oh.
Well, thank you. I guess I am wearing clothes, too, so yeah, thank you.
I'll put it in my hat.
Oh, nice. So we
Yeah,
all have
top
matching
hat.
flowers, so people know that we're, like, a posse.
A squad,
very-
yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. You've already kind of gathered a crowd because of the strange painted-on modrons that have now walked away from you. And you could see that they're very nobly dressed. A lot of them are sitting at little tables outside of the cafe eating donuts and drinking coffee. It seems to me this is a very popular spot in the ladies' ward with people who are important. One of them you can see is a what looks like a strange fox demon sitting at a table talking to an elf in a fancy dress.
Okay.
Oh.
This entire time, Saturn was just analyzing the sign. Like, I'm not a fan of this typeface for their
It's
building.
like Comic Sans.
Yeah, it's like papyrus, and he's like,
Papyrus.
something about this is awful. I hate this.
But yeah, most of these people are minding their own business.
I hate to say that Will probably wants to talk to that fox lady because her dress is so fine.
Well, unfortunately, she just stood up and left.
Oh, darn.
Get that moment to seize it.
And you notice the person that was left there is looking very afraid.
We should investigate. We should not be minding our business right now.
Can I sit down across from that person?
Yeah, they just seem to be a young elf sitting there looking extremely frightened. And then when you sit down, they go, ah!
Don't worry, it's just me. Isn't she just the worst?
So who are you talking about?
Well, I mean, who do you think?
I wasn't talking to anyone.
Come on, you can be honest with me.
Are you
it's
trying to
okay.
persuade them?
Mm-hmm.
All right, then give me a
Oh,
persuasion
man.
check. They're terrified.
No, I mean, I rolled poorly.
Oh.
A 10.
No, yeah, they're not telling you anything. It's none of your business.
So
Will's
they're
all
an
right,
elf
and she just
too.
gets up and leaves.
Yeah, I was saying you're invested until
All
then.
right. Holly, they're an elf, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Nejma wants to try her hand at it, obviously being another elf. So she also tries to very smoothly sit in the chair and maybe like catches on it a little and like doesn't do so hot and is like trying to like follow Will's lead and just goes, "What's wrong, sunshine?"
As
You look a little,
as-
you know, a little sad. What's going
As
on?
soon as you say that to this elf, they just like lock eyes with you, and they're just like, "It's the Queen of Fire!" And they take off running.
I don't know who they're talking about, but they did say queen, so probably me. Okay.
And as you continue,
Of fire.
as you were all trying to harass these poor customers, you see someone walk outside of this shop, and they look like woolly cupgrass. They're a goat centaur, but they're a woman. They're not a man, and they have flowers in their hair and big curly horns. Just a really friendly demeanor. And they're talking to everyone at the tables. And once they get to you, as I'm assuming you've all walked up to Nejma, who's looking confused because the elf ran away.
Mm-hmm.
And she looks you over and she says, "Ah, yes, I was expecting you. Please come inside."
Will takes that cue. She's like, "Oh, totally, yeah, good to see you."
She's beckoning inside the store,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
The Highland pastries. Yeah,
Mhm.
totally.
And she'll hoof on over and open the door and gesture for you to come in.
Oh, well, thank you.
Do you guys go in?
Yes.
Yeah.
follow.
Yeah.
All right. When you go inside, you're hit by the smells of a lovely bakery. It's just so pleasant. There's a whole bunch of different pastries, things you can see. They look like Pop-Tarts, like little square ones, which are not ravioli. They're Pop-Tarts.
Is a Pop-Tart a sandwich?
Wait, is this a discussion I've never heard before?
Your weird raviolis.
No, they're not ravioli.
Holly, are there pies in the...
There are indeed all kinds of different pies. The thing that you see prominently displayed are round donuts that are shaped like the city that you're currently in. On the outside, there's little intricate designs of what the outside must look like. You're not sure. And those are all sitting on a big pointy, what looks like a spike, like a spire, and they're all kind of lined up along it.
Saturn eagerly raises his hand. Can I have one? Can I have one of those donuts, please?
Will takes it down and gives it to him.
Oh, thank you.
Hold
Thank
on,
you
we
so
must
much.
purchase it first and spend money.
Shut up, reader. I'm eating it already. It's already in my mouth. I'm eating it.
Empress, as you're eating it, Empress goes, "Oh dear, those are the display ones. Don't eat those. They're plastic."
Saturn vomits in his mouth a little bit.
So for the pies, does Nejma recognize any of the designs on the pies from the dream?
Oh, you do actually. These pies do look familiar to the dream.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and have a Vietnam War style flashback right now.
Just hear the Kill Bill.
Nejma grabs onto Reader and is like, look, the pies! The evil pies from the evil dream! The dream where you punched me in the boob.
I'm very sorry about that. I don't.
And also wanted to kiss his dad.
I was bewitched. I was bewitched.
Empress is just watching this going, "Ooh, he got some live ones this time." She looks at you and she says, "I've already been informed by Mother that we think there might be something in the Hive that we need to investigate. It just so happens that I have some inside sources on the Hive, and I'm happy to ask them if we can find it. So I will consult with them and then tell you the information I know."
Thank you. Also, we need some donuts, please.
Oh, how many?
Real ones, please.
A dozen. How much would that cost?
Oh, it's fine. Anyone that works for Crone gets donuts for free.
Nonsense. We should pay.
No, that's so kind of you. Reader, don't refuse a gift. That's unkind.
Saturn takes what's left of the fake donut and just shoves it in Reader's mouth. Just enough. Stop.
You see her go through what looks like a wooden door into where the bakery part of this. There's a big counter, wooden counter, where she does all of her money transactions, obviously, and then in the back, it must be where all the baking is done. And as you open the door, you can hear laughter and what sound like children's voices, which is a little strange.
No. Oh no.
I don't like that. I don't.
The
Like
donuts
them.
made from children because I have some strong objections.
Are you Imbris, by the way?
Imbris peeks back through the door and says, "Yes, that's my name."
Oh yeah, Idris. I remember from before.
That's not my
We've
name.
confirmed the source.
Yes, what? Nejma looks at like a smudge writing on her hand.
So now you're left.
Eyeball.
You're left in the shop, and you're while she's going, I guess, like to talk to someone who bakes for her. You're not sure, but she's.
I would like to head towards the children's sound for sure.
I also want to head towards the children's sound.
Are you gonna follow her through the door?
Yes, but very sneakily.
Yeah, does it seem like we could do that without anyone noticing us? Like how
I mean, she didn't tell you couldn't follow her. She didn't care.
That is true. I'll wait 5 steps before I go in.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you do open the door.
Yes.
All right. So when you open the door, you see what looks like just a warm hearth bakery with lots of pastry supplies and things like that. And you can tell that this is a well-loved area. This isn't a bad place. It seems warm and friendly and inviting, and there's quilts everywhere, and there's warm candles hanging on the wall. But you see what look like young tiefling children, almost like orphans, what seem to be orphans, but they're not. They're not shabbily dressed. They're just hanging around and laughing. It seems like the baking is already done for the day, except for one who's still in the corner smashing what looks like dough really hard.
Is that one particularly smelly?
You can't tell, but Imbris is walking over to that one in the corner. And she welcomes you and she says, "Oh, don't worry. These are my wards, I suppose. They're refugees of the Blood War and many other things that are ill for young children in this city." And you can tell that she's genuine, that these are people that she's helping.
I bet their futures will be bright and nothing bad will ever happen to them.
One of them smells bad.
Imbris looks at Saturn and says, "Please don't tell her. I've been trying."
Nejma seems like fairly concerned that there are like small children working in like any sort of capacity, and she looks to Imbris and goes, "They're okay to work here, right? They're not slaves."
She looks.
I just want to make sure they're not slaves.
The prisoners with jobs.
Oh my God. She looks at Nejma and says, "They can leave anytime they want. They're safe here, away from their families that are evil, or their past, or, like I said, the Blood War. Many times, tieflings like this can get conscripted into the Blood War just by looking sideways at a fiend. And that's why I keep them safe until they can be on their own."
That sounds so nice. That's fine, I guess.
I asked the
they
one.
all seem happy. Like you can see all different ones. There's a what looks like a pale blue tinged tiefling with large pointed horns sitting in the corner playing with dice, and there's a few small, really young tieflings just chasing each other by the tail around. It's a happy place.
Can I go to the one that was like pounding away on the dough and just go, "Hello, little one. What sort of pie are you making?"
And she runs away. Imbris is like, "Oh, just don't do that." And she walks over to this tiefling, which is small and pale with little tiny black horns and crazy black hair, and she says, Can you tell me what you saw in the hive before I picked you up? You said you saw something. You said you saw a strange silver substance. That's what Mother told me that you found, right?" And she looks at Reader.
Yeah. She's asking me that. Sorry.
She's trying to get you to help comfort this child.
Yes.
Nejma, show her some fire. Maybe she'll
Yeah, I could do magic. I know magic. Kids love magic.
She looks at you and she goes, magic! I want to know magic! I know magic!
I know magic too! That's so cool,
you
and I.
She goes, "I don't know magic. I'm lying."
Oh.
I'm sure the pie you're making now is magical, Reader says.
She loves that. She's just like beaming at you like,
Well, Nejma has the prestidigitation cantrip, so she can do like...
Yeah, she can do some fire.
Yeah, like small non-lethal fire.
Why? This, I think I get what Neж was going like. Little one, what's your name?
She looks up and she says, "Empress calls me Strix."
Oh my god.
And I'm sad.
Well, Strix, why don't you try to cast a spell right now? I bet you can do it. And I like nudge Nejma to like be ready, kind of thing.
Why would you think she could do it? She just said she didn't know magic.
No, believe in herself. Believe in herself.
You don't want to set kids up with unrealistic expectations. It's very bad for their futures.
She like picks up her. She like takes her hands and goes like this and like licks them. And I was like, ah!
Nejma, for prestidigitation, can I choose what it does, or is it just like a random?
You can create like a little. I think you can create like little flame illusions. It's an illusion, but it's like a. You can create a small effect.
Okay, I will create like a little flame that looks like a bird.
All right. Yeah, she sees that and she goes, I know it's not me, but I love it.
Saturn does some dings. Just, yay!
Adventures in babysitting.
This tiefling's probably about, you think, like 10 years old. She's one of the older ones here because there are some much younger tieflings there, but she seems thrilled at the fire and is just chasing the bird around. But as she's doing it, she's like slowly muttering some things about where she found dead bodies and different. She's like, "What did I found? I think it was in that one lake. It's the one lake by the infirmary. That's it. Yeah, I found it. And then I saw a bunch of that silver stuff on the bottom. And then I almost got killed that time, but I'm fine now." And she's still chasing the bird.
So about the stuff, Nejma turns to Ibris and goes, "So about that silver stuff."
Ibris looks at Nejma and is like, "I think she means the wary spirit infirmary, which is in the Hive. There's a large, it's hard to explain, pool by there where bodies appear occasionally because there's a portal to the prime material underneath it. And so if someone is killed and thrown into that portal, which happens more frequently than I think, they float to the top in collectors, which is what Strix used to be. She collected bodies. They would bring them for Jink to the dustmen. Thankfully, Strix doesn't have to do that anymore. Isn't that right, Strix? No more bodies for me!
I'm just seeing you just like ragtime shuffling as you're just going around.
She's a very happy child. I wonder what happened.
When Will hears that she used to collect bodies, she's like, "You like to collect things?"
She looks at you and she goes, "Well, only things that no one else wants. I have a big collection of hair and teeth and other things."
So you wouldn't say that, the life of a rogue might interest you?
I don't know what that is, but those are stabby people, and I don't like stabby people or sneaky people. I hate sneaky people.
You're right. Saturn. Being open and honest all the time is definitely the right answer.
That's me.
Bad, actually.
Saturn just leans over to Nejma like, if she steals from this kid, I'm gonna lose my
Will has been sizing her up, looking for like whether she might have anything, but you said she's just kind of wearing this like shift, and she doesn't have any like pouches or anything.
She's just running around now muttering like, "I know magic, I know magic."
Will's like, she's looking at the ensemble and she's like, maybe if you just added a hat
to Strix.
Yeah,
I know magic. She does actually have an oversized stick with a crescent on top that she's grabbed and is running around with it. And she's like, "I know magic."
I would try to steal that, but there's no continuity there. So
I first thought you just said like it was a stick with a croissant on it. I was like, that's also great.
Yeah.
That's where the crescent came from.
That would be adorable.
If Will's looking at it, she runs up and says, "This is my body stick. I used it to grab the bodies from the lake."
Oh, you always
Will recoils from it. Oh,
it's a good body stick. And then she goes back and she like washes her hands diligently and is like, "I'll get back to work, Empress. I'm making a good pie this time." And she's like, still working.
Little Strix, would you be happy to draw us maybe a map of where you were?
Oh, I can do that. do you guys have any chalk or anything to give her? Or?
I have several sets of quills and papers and everything in my gear, so I'm happy to give her a scroll. And sorry, I'm just tempted to do something. I'm going to give her. I have something very special I want to give her, and I'm going to say like, draw on this map, and I have this thing. I pull out two scrolls. And I go, this is something that my father gave me. I'd like you to have to help us. This is called a paired scroll. And I explained it like, if you draw something on this paper, we get to see it on this paper. And I demonstrate by like putting like, I write Strix on one of it and it appears on the other one. If you could draw us a map, but also anything else that happens while we're here, it'd be great and helpful. And if we send you a message, can you be sure to tell Mother or Imbris as soon as possible?
She like nods enthusiastic. She's like, yeah, that's magic. And she'll draw a map. It's really crude, and there's a picture of her on there too, like in one of the corners. It just looks like here, I'll do an example of what it looks like. So the map is all squiggly, and then there's a picture of this.
I'm ready for it to just be like dick butt. Like I'm just ready for her to completely like.
No.
Yeah, it looks like this in one corner, and then there's a little heart.
That's exactly what I imagined.
That's
my
exactly
God.
what I pictured.
I thought like immediately Lilo's doll from Lilo Stitch.
Oh yeah, her like scary, like ugly doll.
Yeah.
Oh, what's its name again? I forget. It had such a good
I
name.
just watched that movie too.
It had
I
such
don't.
a funny name. But yeah, so she'll draw it for you. You can tell it says Hive Gate, and then it says Mortuary in one corner, and then it says Body Lake. It says Weary Spirit Infirmary. And you can kind of guess where she's talking about. You might need to do some exploring. But Imbris walks up her and says, good job, Strix. Good job. You'll get your own pie tonight. You've worked so hard. And she's just like thrilled. She's like, ah! And she like works double time and just starts like making
You give these
crust.
kids a whole pie as a reward?
She looks at you and she goes, no, only that one. The rest of them I give real money. She doesn't know what to do with it.
Does she have any she wants to get rid of, or?
She just looks at you and she's like, get out.
Before
and
we
she'll
leave,
hand you the donuts, the dozen donuts in a pink.
Thank you very much for those.
She'll hand them to Saturn in a pink box.
Good.
One of those like donut boxes, and on the top it says Highland Pastries. And she'll thank you. She'll thank you profusely. Also, she'll thank you especially, Nejma, for giving Strix something to be happy about.
Aw, yay. I love children. They're so pure and small. They're sticky, though. They're so sticky. They smell.
Like, yeah, that
Will is
that
like,
one.
when you're saying I love children, Will's like, but when you say they're sticky, she's like,
that's
She's like, well, I mean, these children are sticky because they help me make pastries. Regardless, this map should tell you where you need to go, and she'll send you out back into the ladies' ward where the sedan chair is waiting.
Will's like, bye, Strix, don't trust anyone.
And then you see on the paired scroll, drawing of Will, and it just says mean sneaky.
Oh my God.
Reader doesn't show that to Will. It doesn't hurt her feelings.
Will's like, I think I made a good impression on her. Maybe I should be a mother someday.
As Nejma leaves, she's like, "Oh, it's so cute." And remember, like, thank you for showing me magic.
Saturn is already eating one of the donuts. Just like,
Yeah.
delicious.
Oh God.
Nejma, you're so good with kids.
Yeah, they employ a lot of slave children at the Sunspire Circus, so I kind of have to be them from being eaten by other things. And I get really sad when they get burned. Not by my fires, but like other fires that just happen to be in the area.
Right.
They love fire. They run right towards it. It's like mobs. Really.
That's what I don't get. Children are so stupid. Like,
They are just so
are they just so boring though? Like,
small and helpless, and they cry a lot.
The drawing
yeah,
of
ew.
Will is
I'm-
getting more and more unflattering as it's got a mustache.
I think Reader goes, technically I'm only 3 years old, so I'm a bit of a child myself.
oh,
Yeah, you are. You're something.
Will has just finished being like, children are so annoying and stupid, and he's like, I'm a child, and she's like,
Yeah.
Boy, you guys getting in the cab or what? They've put down the sedan chair.
When you say sedan chair, I think of like a reasonably priced car.
Yeah, me too.
1998 Camry.
Are we getting in, guys?
Will feels bad about like not contradicting Reader that he was a stupid child, so she again holds out her arm, but this time offers to escort him.
Oh, I never. Thank you.
She escorts him to the sedan chair.
Nejma pulls out her sunglasses because Saturn did, and she's like, I want to be cool. And then
Saturn had his on the entire time.
Yeah.
And as he's getting into the sedan, he lowers him a little bit, looks at the hottest guy carrying the carriage, and he just is just like,
can you roll me a persuasion check?
okay. Oh no, he's just gonna do it as a friendly
If he,
I want to know if he likes
check.
it.
Yeah, if he fails the check, can you just recoil in horror?
rude, but we'll see.
I always want to see if Saturn's flirting.
Nat 20, bitch!
Gee,
Oh, this is more Nat 20s in one game than I've ever seen.
nothing relevant
I
to
love
us
it.
actually succeeding in our quest
Just
whatsoever.
doing
No.
things that are totally pointless. Okay, so yeah, he winks back at you, and he says, "My name's Swollen."
That's like double sexy. It's like
Swollen?
Yeah.
what two words come together to make swollen?
Okay.
And he winks back at you, and he's like, "Here's my witch channel. You can follow me there."
It's like an IRL channel for sure.
Do you want to collab sometime, he says.
Is there a Sigil Tinder?
I think there is a corpse that walks around by the mortuary that you can put bulletins on. So you might be able to just stick your face on him and say date me, please.
Do we still have those pictures from the first episode?
Oh yeah, you still have them.
I give Swollen my photo, and I'm just Saturn's just like, here's a little something to remember me by.
He's so
Oh my
fun. He's
gosh.
like, oh, thank you.
And then as Saturn gets in, walks, just a little ding for the road.
Yeah, he looks at you and he's like, when you finish your business with Crone, I'll meet you at the tea shop. And he winks.
I'll remember this day.
Jimmy, I think I lean and go, what a nice man, Saturn. I think he wants to give you a tea bag.
No! No!
I will take the whole damn mug.
All of you are fired.
I'll be fired.
You're all fired. Everyone is fired.
You notice?
Will's like, Reader, tell him more. Tell him more about what you think he wants.
You notice on
I
that
think-
twin scroll that all of a sudden it just says "wee woo."
Strix heard it.
Oh my god. All right, you're all in the sedan chair. You flirted gratuitously. Are you going to tell them that you need to be taken to the Hive? Because that's
Yeah, do you know the way to something called the Hive?
Swollen is like, only because I know you guys, and that one's real pretty. I'll take you there. But
Only because
to
I
the
want to get it
outside."
in.
Wait, is Saturn the pretty one?
Yeah.
Will's like, thank you. Oh.
Hell yeah.
So you pretty
I
much
love
convinced
fantasy.
You pretty much convinced Swollen to take you to the outskirts of the Hive. Otherwise, they wouldn't have done it. They wouldn't have taken you anywhere near there. So they pick you up, and you pass by all kinds of crazy sights. You pass by a giant horse statue that's, thousands of feet tall with 3 jewels. Actually, 1,000 feet tall, with 3 jewels in its head. You pass by what you can only assume is someone getting sacrificed to a something. You don't know, but they're gonna die. Large crowd of people gathered. Just keep on going.
Will does try to get them to stop so that she can climb the horse statue and steal the jewels, but I assume they don't.
They do not. No.
They do not stop.
No, they do not stop. They continue on. Finally, you reach the outside of what you can only assume is the hive because you smell it before you can see it. And it's probably the worst smell you've ever smelled in your entire life. Not you, reader, because you can't smell.
Yes.
But everyone else.
Will changes her Omni dress to something that like covers her face with a veil. So that she can filter the air.
It's almost so pungent and smoky and disgusting that you need your Gucci R sunglasses to be able to see.
Saturn, can I fit this in here?
What, like you're rock steady?
I
Like
can't.
what?
I was gonna try and plug my nose in my triangle, but it would not fit. Saturn does nothing. Saturn just takes in the smells.
By the way, I just want to point out, like, I think whenever Reader blinks, like little windshield wipers just like go up and down the eyes, wipe the fog away.
Sorry, I meant hundreds of feet tall on the horse. I can't math. Sorry, chat.
Oh no, it's fine. I believed you that it was just that big.
It could be.
I
It's
don't
bigger.
think it's hundreds. It'd be
It's
tall
your
enough
world.
It's tall enough for Will to climb, but she cannot. And she continues. But anyway, so the entrance to the hive almost just looks like a spiky, strange gate, and you can see through there part of the mortuary, which is a big, almost domed building. And the buildings here look more like you wouldn't recognize it, Will, but they look almost like the sort of buildings that you saw in your vision when you were in that rat tunnel. The strange buildings that were underground and smashed into the walls.
Saturn looks around and goes,
Oh, you go ahead.
Deja vu, anyone?
Yeah, I remember these. These look like the really weird buildings from our trip.
Oh,
Did you guys do drugs without me again?
I wish. I wish it was that simple.
So the sedan lowers and Swollen looks at you and says, "This is as far as I go. I'm not going in there."
Why not?
I don't want to be in the dead book. That's what happens when you go in the hive.
Well, are you not brave enough? Or...
Absolutely not, lady. And he picks up the cart and just leaves.
Goodbye.
So
He
there
waves
are
by it. He
multiple
waves by it,
buildings.
Saturn.
There are multiple buildings, right?
Yeah, it almost looks like there's a gate going into the hive. So you can once
Okay.
you walk through, you'll be into that district.
Is there any particular building that stands out to them?
You can't really see because the smog is so thick. You're gonna have to go in and look around. There's a few inns. There's a few large. Again, the mortuary is one of the large imposing structures.
Sure, and we have Strix's adorable map to at least try to reference, right? Okay.
Yeah, it seems though that she's gotten bored and has doodled a few other things on the map since you've had it. So there's a
Cool.
picture of a pie and a picture of a raven, and you think is a picture of Imbris. You don't know, but it's kind of.
I'd like to, as we're going through, I'm giving little check marks or a plot
Aww. Happy faces.
Yeah.
Yeah, every time you do that, she just adds another thing. She just wants approval.
Well, let's follow the map and see if it takes us anywhere.
I believe we should go inside.
Yeah, so when you enter the hive, the first thing you notice is that there's lots and lots of people here. Almost like the market ward, but in the sense that they're much more downtrodden. The ground is muddy and filthy. Every step takes you about 2 inches into the filth. It smells like rotting corpses. You can see people selling things, and people also selling themselves. Possibly, you don't know. You're not willing to ask. This is not a good place. You also happen to see a few what look like rough humans coming towards you in armor. As you've entered the hive, they see you as newcomers, and they get closer to you.
I think we should stick together.
Yeah, we should definitely stick together because some of us gonna get sold into some prostitution, and it's not gonna be me. Probably Saturn.
I was gonna say.
Definitely look at that man.
It's gonna be me.
Who are these figures that are approaching us? What do they look like?
They look like human thugs, pretty much just people that have lived here in the hive, bandits, rough people, possibly drunk. You're not sure.
I think Reader salutes and goes, "Hello, travelers. We are first timers to this wonderful area."
They look. Go ahead.
Will changes her outfit to be all like super badass looking leather stuff.
They look at you, Reader, and they're like, "Oh, are you gonna give us all your jink, or we're gonna kill ya?"
I don't believe I have any jink.
They're gonna walk up and shake you.
Will wants to jump in front and intimidate them and try to be like, you don't know who you're messing with.
All right.
Can I
Go ahead
also
and
try and intimidate with my 3 pairs of sunglasses?
Yes.
I also would like to join in. The only one who messes with Reader is me.
I only rolled a 7.
Let me try then. Hold on.
Unless I can roll it as deception, Holly. Can I roll it as deception?
Yeah, you can roll this deception.
Then I get 8.
Nice.
9.
That's not.
Are
I
we
got-
doing deception as well then, or no?
I got 15.
I can't read.
Will, can you roll me a perception check?
Sure can.
I look like a fucking idiot. I just saw myself.
No, you look great.
You know the oh my god.
22.
Yeah, that is enough to where you notice that you are being pickpocketed. Someone is trying
The
to take your
hunter
gold.
becomes the hunted.
That is so not okay. I short sword the heck out of that person.
I can't believe they would steal.
All right.
It's so wrong.
No one steals from Will.
Who steals?
As soon as you see it, the 3 thugs that walked up, they go, "Oi, we've been caught! Get them!" So you need to roll for initiative now.
Escalated so quickly.
Can't I surprise them with my short sword attack?
Oh, you can surprise them, yeah. But then we'll roll initiative. But you can surprise them first.
Good, because I rolled a 22.
Holy
and
crap.
they're gonna take it.
All right, yeah, they're gonna take it. They're gonna take it.
Dang it. I rolled a 1 on the damage, so I did 3 damage. That
That's
sucks.
fine. That's all
I
right.
rolled.
Can
a
I cut off one of their
17
fingers?
on initiative.
Remind them.
Yeah, cut off his finger and hold it in his face like you're mad at him. Like, how dare you?
How much damage did you do?
3.
Okay.
Hadil, you keep reminding me of the picture of Tyler the Creator with the sunglasses. And the
I am
phone.
Tyler the Creator.
God.
Just saying. Oh, and on the initiative, Holly, I rolled a 17.
Okay, let me grab my initiative.
I have to get like this
it
close
is.
to the dice because I cannot see them with 2 pairs of sunglasses on. I'm like,
All right. Okay.
I only rolled 5.
Okay.
so I'm about to get burned.
16 from Saturn.
Okay. What about you, Reader?
Oh, sorry, I didn't know I was rolling. I forgot. For some reason, I was just so innocent. Like, I'm not fighting. I'm just standing there. That would be a 15.
Apparently you get sneak attack as well, Anna.
Oh, yeah.
So you get to add more damage.
Wait. Right, I get like a second roll of the damage, right?
Yeah. Yeah, also
Sick.
you're within 5 feet of your allies, so.
Is it still, it's not plus the modifier then, it's just the d6? Is that how it works?
I think so.
Hold on, I'm trying to look it up.
I-
Sneak attack.
I never played.
Once per turn, you can deal an extra 1d6 damage. Okay. Wait, once per turn, you can deal an extra 1d6 damage to one creature you hit with an attack if you have advantage on the attack roll.
I think it's only if you're within...
if you have an ally. Okay, you don't need advantage on the attack roll if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet.
Yeah.
So that's what I had.
Yes.
So I roll an extra 3 damage.
Yes. Okay, cool. All right, cool. All right, yeah, you stabbed this poor lady tiefling who was obviously working with these thugs. They were the distraction while she stole from you. And you managed
Oh wait,
to
it's
stab her.
2d6 on sneak attack because I'm 3rd level.
Oh, yay.
Add another 5. Get wrecked. Don't steal from the stealer.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so you just kill her. Just
Wow.
So she,
Oh
I
my
sense her
God.
like I'm like just talking, and then I sense her in my pocket, and the sword just goes
Yeah,
right in
and
her
you just
chest. Just
straight
Jesus.
up kill her. And
My God.
just in cold
and then
blood.
she holds the sword in the chest and looks back at the other two and goes, just raises one eyebrow.
That's the coolest thing we've ever done.
Yeah.
This is great.
Also, like, I'm reminded of that vibe. She's fucking dead.
Oh my God, she fucking dead. Oh my fucking.
When you do that, they pull out. They seem to be a lot stronger than this person and pull out their weapons. And they're just like, "Don't worry, we'll get us another one."
I don't know what jink is. I'm just waving my hand.
We're gonna put you in the dead book, robot.
I want to cast.
Oh wait, who's turn? No, you're not. Oh yeah, no,
Oh.
you're first actually. So go nuts.
Crazy go nuts. I would like to cast. I have to get so close. Flaming hands.
All right.
Burning hands.
Burning hands. Yes.
Burning hands.
Burning
All right,
hands.
roll your damage.
Okay, D6. 3 times. 3. 6. 6.
All right. I'm gonna give that damage to each of them. So yeah, they're all on fire.
Good.
They're on.
The hunter becomes the hunted.
And they're just like, why they got a wizard? They're slinging spells.
Yeah, it's me. I'm the wizard. I'm powerful.
I high five you with the other hand that's not holding a sword in somebody.
Yeah, like.
All right. Next up is Saturn. What are you gonna do?
So I have my rapier and I'm gonna attack. Which one did Nejma attack?
All of them. Burning hands is a swath.
Okay. So they both have like the same amount left, I assume. Then.
Yeah.
So I'll just attack one of them, closest to me, I guess. So that's it says 1d8 plus 3 piercing, and then it says plus 5 for attack. So I did this last time, like I must have attacked like 6 times, and it's already like in one ear, out the other. So give me a second. Okay. Okay, so I roll my d8, right?
Yeah.
Or is it? Okay.
Well, first you roll a d20 to see if you hit.
Oh, okay.
And then you roll your damage.
Okay. Do I add anything to the d20 when I get it or no?
You add your 2 hit bonus where your little weapon is on the sheet. So it should say plus whatever to hit. Your proficiency bonus for using your rapier.
Yeah, sorry guys.
Oh, you're fine.
Still figuring this out.
It's fine. There should be I think you have like plus 4?
Next to rapier, it's for under. Is that under attack bonus?
Yes. Oh no. Yeah.
It says.
Yes.
It says plus 5.
So you add 5 to hit.
Okay. Thank you. 14 plus 5 is 19.
All right. So that is enough. So you do hit him.
Okay.
Nice.
And now I roll for damage. Plus 3. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, and everyone's learning together because math is hard.
Yeah, I'm new. Math is hard.
It is hard.
Okay, that is a 7 plus 3 is 10 damage.
All right,
Nice.
cool. And you do that to whichever one is closest to you?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you just run him through. He's just
Nice.
dead. Yeah, he just falls over
Wow.
dead.
All right.
Yeah, and while you
Nice.
guys are fighting, you can see in the corner someone is kind of watching you as you kill these guys. You can't really see what they look like, but someone is definitely taking interest in how deftly you're taking down these bandits. And next up is Reader.
Is the one that first asked me for Jink, is that one still alive?
Yeah, he's still alive. He's standing right in front of you.
Grab him by
Okay,
the throat and go, what is Jink?
I just wanted to
Shake
know.
him. What is
Just shake him,
it?
snap his neck accidentally.
Yeah.
I'll do roll for insightful fighting. So he has to do a charisma check against my wisdom, I think, or insight.
Yeah.
I roll that, and that is a 17 against their charisma deception.
Right.
So I don't know if they succeed or fail.
They fail.
They fail. Okay, so then I'm gonna do an attack on them. I get a sneak attack on them with my sword. Okay, we roll to attack. That is that's 12. 12 to hit.
All right, that is that enough? Hold on, let me check. Oh yeah,
I
that's
know, it's
enough.
not great.
No, wait.
Okay,
Yeah, it is enough. Just right
Oh.
on it. Yeah.
cool. All right, and sneak attack is 1d6 extra damage, right?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see, 1d8 plus this, and that is 8 damage. So I just bring my sword down and just go like, "What are jigs? Just help me!"
Tell me what it is.
What does that mean?
Yeah, you just kill him. He doesn't.
Oh, no!
He can't tell you
That's
what
what I
jinx is at all.
mean.
He just dies. He just straight up dies. But as he dies, you notice that there's a black puddle on the ground. It looks like a shiny, almost puddle-looking of tar, and he just disappears into it. He's just gone.
The person I just killed?
Yeah, he just kind of falls into it.
I didn't even have time to loot him.
What about the other ones? Did they also
Oh, no,
disappear,
they're
or is that
fine.
the only
Only
one?
the one that touched the black puddle.
Are they all dead? There's still one left, isn't there?
There's still one left. Yeah, he's looking real scared though. He's looking
Okay.
back at the person.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, he's looking back at the person who's watching you, like.
Whose turn is it?
It's Will's turn.
Sweet. Dang it! 6.
That is not enough. I'm sorry.
Well, can I use my cunning action bonus action to pretend like I'm like, oh, I missed, and instead pickpocket him on the way?
Yes.
Sick.
Yes, you can.
Okay, so it's a sleight of hand check,
All right, go for it.
and I get a
Oh
17.
my god.
Wow.
All
You
right.
could take that man's pants off and he wouldn't notice. God damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can steal from him while he's looking terrified.
Sick. I'm going for like if he has an extra weapon or his coin purse or anything interesting or his pants if nothing else.
He has
When you
a
say his coin purse.
yeah. He doesn't seem to have any money, but he does have a small dagger.
I take it.
Okay.
Fine.
All right. You take his small dagger.
Is it a nice one?
Eh,
It's just like a normal dagger.
It's pretty crappy. It almost seems like it's just what he eats food with.
Dang it. Okay, fine, whatever.
Yeah. He's also got a cup. Maybe he drinks ale out of it. It's not great.
Did I steal that too?
If you want to.
Yeah. I want it all.
Me at life.
All right. Yeah, so this guy is still terrified. So he's just going to run away. He doesn't want anything to do with this. But and he starts running, and as he runs towards that figure who was watching you, he's like, "Ah!" They just stab him. And he just dies.
Holly, as he's running away, can Nejma, while doing this, hold on, the glasses are important.
Once the math is done, they're back on.
Yeah. But, like, can she do this?
Use
Yeah.
Dead
both
person.
fingers. Use both hands.
Yes.
Yeah, because you have 2.
Yes. That's fine.
Saturn slides in like an anime, just when they literally just slide without animating, and just also does the same thing.
Will too. Puts on her Gucci yar.
And then you just immediately get stabbed and dies. But I really want that to be part of the narrative. It's really important to me.
I love storytelling.
It's the little things, you know?
Well, you see that person come out of the shadows a bit, and they kind of walk up to you. And they're a large, burly human man in leather armor. Looks like a merchant.
Both Saturn and Will both pull their sunglasses down.
Yeah, he's pretty handsome, but it looks like he's been punched in the face a couple times.
Yuck.
But yeah, he walks up to you, not non-threatening, and he kind of just looks you all over and says, "You fight well."
I know.
Yeah, we fight real good.
Saturn just goes, I could do more than fight pretty well.
You cutters want to earn some jink?
I don't
What
know
is
what the
jink?
hell that is.
Just like that.
As soon as he looks you over and says, clueless, all right. I think you do. It's gold. It's money.
Nejma immediately perks up, like, actually, I would love to have as many jinks as you would like to give.
I would like to grab a jink with you, sir. Anytime you want.
He doesn't know what to do with that. He's like, my name's Baro Hoxon.
Okay.
Barl Hulkson?
Baro Hoxon. I own the Bottle and Jug Tavern. And I think that
Bottle and jug.
I might be able to use some fighters with skills such as yourselves. And I have lots of money to give you. Jink.
What
I'm
was the tavern
translating.
called?
The Bottle and Jug.
The bottle and jug.
If you can fight in my arena, I'll give you more jink than you'll know what to do with.
Well,
You have an arena? Would you say the arena calls like a crowd, like lots of people?
The biggest in the district.
Which district? Like this rich district over here or this poor district?
All walks of life come to watch the lesser art of fighting. And he like winks.
I think this sounds super fun. I think we should go.
We're here for a mission.
Nejma just puts her entire hand on Reader's face and pushes away. So when you say arena, just want to get like a scope of it. If just a small fire happened to break out, where are the exits? Is my like how many exits? I just need to know where they are. If you could just point them out real quick.
He points in a direction which you can only assume is where the bottle and jug is, and he says, "Everything in my inn is stone. Nothing can catch on fire. We have all sorts of battles of magic, battles of swords. Are you in?
Battles of wit?
Sounds,
We don't actually have those, no."
I like when you said nothing can catch on fire because it would be really unfortunate if that happened. So show me this stone rumpus room.
But the donuts.
I'll have you fight my prized fighter if you're willing.
What kind of fighter?
You'll have to wait and see. But the jink is good, I promise.
How much of a jink will it be?
How much of a shit?
Like, when you say jink, is it like a handful, a sackful, a barrel?
How much does a gallon of cow's milk cost in jink?
That would be 150. Jink.
150.
He's like trying to translate for you. He like
And
can't.
now we have a basis of economy, I say to the rest.
But how much of a jink are you going to pay us?
He also goes, "I don't know what a cow is." He looks at you, Will, and he's trying to be suave, and he says, "How much jink do you want?"
She tries to be suave back, and she kind of like chucks his chin a little bit, and she's like, "I want all you got."
How does 1,000 gold sound?
She tries not to react, but her eyes go like, and she's like, "That sounds all right."
Nejma in the back, damn, that's a lot of money. A lot of money.
And he says, "If you can beat my prize fighter, Acra, then I will give you 1,000 gold. No questions asked. It'll be a
Acra.
spectacle."
More like, "I will acrobatically beat that person."
That was good.
Thanks.
You did great there.
That was great.
We all did a really good job.
He gives you a flyer, one of the Harry Hatch's flyers that looks like almost like the Harry Potter ones that are moving, and it says the bottle and jug, and it's kind of looks like one of those like weird bro taverns. The font is like almost like Monster Energy drink.
I love
Cool.
it.
And
Now that's a typeface.
Will immediately,
I can get by.
upon seeing the like bro tavern, she immediately changes the leather to like a corset bustier type thing and stuff to fit in better. And she's like, "Totes ready."
Born ready.
Yeah, and he says, "You're welcome to come anytime that you want." And he'll give you directions. If you have a map, he'll mark it on Strix's map.
I have him draw it on my arm. I'm like, "I don't have paper. Just draw it right here."
All right, he enjoys that. He just draws it on your arm. Clearly, you've smitten this burly innkeeper,
Barl Hulkson.
Barl Holkson.
I call him Hulky for short.
Sure.
Saturn's just looking like kind of just like nervous, and he's just like, he goes to Nejma, "Should I get naked?" Should I... What should I do?
There's
I
really
want his
not-
autograph on my arm too.
Yeah. Please don't, because that's gross.
Good.
I want to see that, actually.
What's going on?
We're going to fight in the arena, and I'm gonna win some jink. Also, I'm gonna pickpocket everyone in the crowd. It's gonna be awesome.
The donut.
Make you invisible.
Poor reader, he's like, but the narrative. We're like, but the side
Well,
quest.
no, not even. It's like the donut circuit will have an hour of freshness left. I think tops.
Look, if you want, we can deliver the donuts first. I'm sure the fight can wait, but then we're going.
Well, how fast do you think you could defeat this bearded strong man?
Well, I mean, you saw how long it took me to defeat that crummy pickpocket with no skills. So, like, not that long, but then I'm going to want to spend like 2 hours working the crowd at least.
Is it just Will that's going to be fighting, or is it all of us as a group?
You didn't ask Baro that, and he's gone.
Oh, okay.
But you agreed to it.
Okay.
If we could make it fast, I think we could afford it.
Yes, reader says we can go. Let's go.
Yes. Mom says
fight,
it's okay.
fight.
This was a terrible idea.
What have you done? Ollie, what have you done?
Sorry.
Will changes completely into a WWE style
Oh
wrestling
God.
outfit.
Yes.
Oh no.
He looks like Ric Flair.
Okay, yeah, Ric Flair.
And Nejma and Saturn are still both in their Halloween costumes.
Yes,
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
still dressed like George
George
Washington.
Washington, but now you're George Washington, the Crusher.
Sure.
Will, I was picking more of a Sasha Banks for you, by the way, honestly.
I mean, I don't know, but I'm sure there's just a lot of like shiny vinyl and boobs and, you know, lots of like wrappings that don't make a lot of sense. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I am
Looks
so
like Sasha Banks.
excited and also nervous for next episode.
Can I just check real quick? Like, can I look at Strix's map and see if like where this is it at all close to where she was pointing us to go? Like, if the bottle and jug is it all even like on the way?
This area of the hive isn't as big as some of the other areas, especially the area that you're in. She's pointed an arrow that says to the slags, which you're not really sure what that means, but it seems like a place you don't want to go. But other than that, it's pretty close to where you're going anyway.
Okay, I guess it's on the way.
Yeah. So are you guys gonna go to the bottle and jug?
We can stop
Yeah.
for McDonald's, I guess.
McDonald's.
McDonald's.
That's what I feel like.
The whole crew is McDonald's.
Ed, can I get a perception check from you, reader?
Sure. Is it like perceiving my life? Is that what I'm?
Yeah.
That's a nat 20.
Ah!
Whoa.
There we go.
This game is nuts, you guys.
No, that's a way.
That's
a way.
You notice, but yeah, with your really good roll, you notice from one of the alleyways, you see another flitting of a modron watching you, and you can tell it's one of the painted ones. And he kind of just looks at you and goes, and disappears.
Jesus. Okay. Terrifying. Okay. I'm assuming it's already gone, right?
Yeah, he's gone into the darkness. You could follow him into the alleyway, but you're guessing he probably flew away because he does have tiny wings.
Sure. I will ask, like, what color are the modrons painted, by the way? Like, what?
They've all been this. They all have different, like, brightly colored, almost like I'm saying, like like, you know how like punk, like tank girl, like punk kind of drawings.
Oh, I love me some tank girl.
Yeah, like some like anarchy symbols and some like
Okay.
like 90s rollerblades, like things
Some
like that.
CBGB
Yeah,
says, okay,
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, they
cool,
have
cool.
like band-aids on them and stuff.
Cool.
Yeah, they look like they're, and they say things like pike off and stuff like that.
Cool. All right. I'll make a note of it.
Yeah. So do you guys make your way to the bottle and jug?
Yeah,
I work with the
fight.
crew to try to develop like my promo and my wrestling name and stuff.
Okay.
And I'm like going back and forth between Mayhem Mina or Lethal Lemmy.
I like Mayhem Mina.
Okay. Yeah, and then I'm like, do you guys know how to perform a proper promo? It's really important.
I could come up with a
Absolutely.
theme
You
song.
know,
Okay.
I would actually say, my father was very good at selling warriors, my brothers, for commercializing. I believe I could take some of these same skills and apply it to you.
Nejma again puts her hand entirely on Reader's face, pushes him, and just starts yelling, "There's gonna be a fight! There's gonna be a big fight!"
No, I know how to sell a fighter for the highest amount of money. I believe I can help you here.
So as you're
There's gonna be a fight.
As you're talking and yelling, you finally reach the door to the bottle and jug. It's an old wooden door with in a just as equally Monster Energy drink font. It says B and J just above it.
Good.
It's hand
Love
painted.
it.
And there's a
Cool.
sign below
Thanks.
it that says the tavern's hours are from 8 AP to 8 BP every day. And outside are 2 ogres standing guard. And they're just sort of like sitting there picking their nose. And as you're watching them, the door flies open and a corpse gets chucked out and lands on the ground.
Just like a skeleton.
Just like, no, it was a person at one point. And the ogres are like, Acra got another one tonight. You guys next? And they look at you.
I loot the body.
Don't show him you're scared. Loot that
Before
body.
you can even blink, what you think are children come out of the corners and drag the body away.
Jesus. That's terrifying.
Children are the worst.
And that's where we'll stop.
Oh my god, that's great.
Nejma's like, I wonder if they're friends with Strix.
They probably were at one point.
Or wait, I wonder if they're friends with Straps.
Straps, you didn't say it right. Oh my god, I can't believe you guys.
Oh, the
agreed.
chat is suggesting that it should be Mina Mayhem instead of Mayhem Mina.
Uh,
That sounds better.
I am.
Sounds more wrestling authentic.
I am really. So next episode, we're going to have a wrestling match.
I can't wait. That's awesome.
Why is
so
everything I do
excited.
wrestling right now?
It was inspired by your
WrestleMania.
DMing. I was just like, that might be fun. And there's actually a little tiny like mini adventure in one of the old Planescape books about wrestling. So I thought it'd be super fun.
That's awesome.
Nice.
That's cool.
Well, if they let us do duos, Crowbar Crew better show up.
Oh, hell yes.
If we can do some sort of tag team thing at some
The
point.
ding of death is here.
Of death.
Yeah. that was
The
great.
clink of carnage.
Yes.
And thank you guys because I was barely I had a plan for this episode, but I like got just in this morning from Boston, so I was like, oh god, I'm so tired. So it worked out okay.
Oh yeah, were you like maybe playing in a really cool D&D game, by the way, Holly?
Oh, I was at PAX. Yes, that's where the witch joke came from because that's what the Mike.
Oh, I know. Yeah,
Mike made that joke in AI, and I died. It was so funny.
that was great.
It was
Witch
a
Prime.
great show. But yeah, what do you guys got going on? Fun things.
Oh my gosh, Sigilmania.
Sigilmania.
Sigilmania is pretty good.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it'd be, yeah. Never mind. Sorry, I'm thinking of slams. Some of it's slam. Never mind. Sigil slam.
Sigil Slam is really good.
Sigil
Because we
slam.
did have Pasta Mania
Oh
in the
my
Waffle
God.
Crew, so we probably should have Sigil Slam
Yeah.
on this side.
Absolutely.
And Vince McMahon will sue us. He is very litigious.
I
We gotta
just
be
love
careful.
how you're supposed to be solving this crime, and someone walks up and like, "Hey, you want to fight in an arena?" You're like, "Yes, absolutely."
I was amazed at how. I mean, I get it. Wrestling's real cool, but we
Wanna wrestle?
just like hard turn straight into.
Oh man.
Will is more compelled by the giant crowd that she can pickpocket.
I feel like at some point we're gonna like almost be done with the quest. It'll be like, "Hey, the Lady of Pain's in danger. Help her!" And someone's like, "Do you guys want to walk our dog?" And we're like, "Yeah, walk our
Yeah!
dog!"
Yay!
And then like the song Jitterbug plays in the background.
Beautiful.
Da, 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 da.
Just like a
Da, da, da.
Oh my
Like-
god. And you're still in your costumes too, and you never delivered the donuts.
I know. I've tried.
So it's like
Look.
Saturn, Will, and Nejma are just like hauling ass to the BJ.
The B and J.
The BJ at the beach, as it's known. Reader's just standing with a box of donuts. He's like, "But the donut."
Donut.
Yeah, Saturn just is just like, Reader tosses the box at him, and then we just
He just left him immediately.
yeah.
Oh man, did you guys?
I'm so excited.
Did you enjoy your encounter with Tiny Strix?
Baby
Yes.
Strix
Oh my god.
is the most adorable thing I've ever encountered in a role-playing game.
I wanted to make so many jokes about rogues in the future, and
She was just like, I don't like sneaky people.
I hate sneaky people.
So
Snakes.
I was really worried when you're like, yes, you hear the voices of children, and Strix is there, and I'm like, oh my god, does Nejma kill all of these children?
I killed the younglings. I killed them all. I was so worried it was going to go to dark, like they're baking the children into pies, and instead it was the most heartwarming
No,
thing.
you taught her I know magic. It was great.
Yay.
It was great.
Tie-in.
Tie-in.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Can
so
we
now-
bring Yox back for next episode?
Oh god, we can
Oh
see.
my god.
Yox
Is Ross
Okay.
available?
He is available.
Yox is like the Don King promoter of
I'll
the
see-
fight.
Oh my god, I'll see if he wants to. I'll
He
see if
should be
wants
the
to.
announcer.
You guys still have
Yes.
him, so.
I do
I
in my
think Vince
bag.
McMahon pretty
Tell
much.
tell
yeah.
Ross if he's available for the next episode. I'll buy him Taco Bell when
Okay.
I stay with you
Don't
guys.
won't do
encourage
anything,
him.
but he
Come
can
on.
hang out
I
with
love
us.
Taco Bell chat.
There's so many good taco places in California, and he
I
goes
know.
to Taco Bell. It's
I've been
Ross
buying
and I
the Taco
share
Bell refried
love
beans,
Taco Bell together.
the cans, and making my own Taco Bell because there's none in very close distance.
Nice.
Tastes almost like the real thing.
Nice.
It's not a sponsor.
Guys, plug your stuff.
Yeah, what
Oh,
are you
yeah,
doing? Plug your stuff.
Anna goes first.
Tomorrow I'm hosting Twitch Weekly at 1 p.m. on twitch.tv/Twitch. And then on Tuesday, I'll be back for more D&D at 4 p.m. on this channel /D&D for the season finale of the Waffle Crew. And let me tell you something.
It's gonna be really insane.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah, just a little bit.
I've told you a lot of episodes are going to be good. This one is going to be bonkers bonkers.
Yeah, it's gonna
It
be
is
bad.
going to be nuts.
I don't know if I'm looking forward to it or I'm scared of it, to be completely honest.
Evelyn wants to do something that is nuts, and I'm trying to convince her not to. We'll see. I mean, there are so many bombs that are going to drop. I'm like, I can't even. So, and then right after that is the game that I DM, which is Miss Click's D&D Lost Mine, where we're going to the Lost Mine of Fandelver, and that starts at 6:30 p.m. Pacific. And I think that's it for this week.
Yay.
I choose Hadil.
Me, that's me. Hey. Hold on.
Oh my god.
Hi, it's me, your pal, Hidil. Recently, I went viral online because I'm funny and charming. You can find me being funny and charming on twitter.com/twittysuch. That's TWITTYSUCH.
We're so proud of you.
And I go viral every other week. It's really exhausting.
It's true.
I'm just so smart and witty.
I don't have a blue check mark. Where's my book deal? Where is my Netflix special?
Oh, I
God's
did that.
sake.
That is binge worthy.
God dang. But yeah, I apparently go viral every other week because I say a lot of stupid shit and I don't think before I speak. And now Overwatch League is back. Go LA Gladiators. Look at the size. Yes, my boy. Right there. And sometimes I tweet about that. I love sports. Online.
I love esports.
I love esports. I love esports. The end. I pick Chad.
Hi, hello, I'm Chad. I stream on Twitch on Sundays and other days. You can follow me on all social media at Quantum Theory. That's Quantum Theory with a D. It's a pun. I also do a podcast called Goosebuds where we read Goosebump books. Holly's been on it. The rest of you guys will have to be on it at some point. You can find it on Goosebuds Pod. Just search for it online on all podcast things. There's new episodes this month, real good. We read The Clockwork of Doom. Cuckoo Clock of Doom.
Oh,
Check
yeah,
it
I
out.
remember that one.
It's real dumb.
Also, Leet Beats called me the frick out. I absolutely am watching Overwatch League in the background on my server.
You gotta get those.
I need my tokens.
You gotta get those tokens.
I
Yeah.
need my tokens.
Yeah.
Gamify everything.
I
Anyway,
choose
Jimmy.
Jimmy, choose.
Hi. You should follow me on everything. It's just my name. YouTube, Instagram, especially because I've been enjoying that because I just like posting things like pictures. Twitter, I can make you chuckle. Twitch.
He is very chuckle worthy.
I'm quite the chuckle
You're a
inducer.
real goof master.
That's me, and you should also follow my Twitch. I'll be back on everything eventually. I gotta get my computer fixed before this Overwatch event ends because I missed this event last year. So I definitely gotta get back because I want that Hanzo. I want
He's-
Reaper skin. I want
He's very daddy, and I can't afford him with his Rolex.
he looks like a college professor, and
Yeah, and I need an A. Mama needs
yeah,
an
and I gotta get that extra credit anyway.
A. Girl needs an extra credit.
Yeah, follow me. I don't know, just check me out. I'm existing on the internet somewhere. So
Yes.
cool.
And
Holly,
I
talk
did
about
the
you.
same thing. Catch our season finale on Tuesday. It's going to be absolutely insane. So that'll be fun. Birdcage is back next week. We're back on our normal schedule.
Woo-woo.
And yeah, then I will see you guys next week. There's nothing else really going on except for that. So have fun. Make sure to drink water. Thank you to the mods in the chat for making sure it's all good. And thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying the game because I'm enjoying DMing it. And thank you to my players
Been a blast.
for humoring me. I'm sorry I'm bad
Remember
at
to-
voices.
It was the most
Remember to pay your
heartwarming.
taxes.
Yeah, it was the most heartwarming and dirtiest game somehow at the same time.
That's perfect. All right. Well,
Pay your
thanks for
fucking taxes.
watching, everyone. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.